Hey, Coach Abel here, along with my colleague Kevin Weiss of the Able Body Experts. And Coach, I went to town here on some stuff we've been talking about. I probably should have made this into a full-length article, but we have different fans on YouTube than we have in other places. So I really want to get to the whole diet mentality that I talk a lot about and wrote a book about. So this is on gluten intolerance, so-called gluten intolerance, folks, and it's going to be, by the time we're done, probably about 12 segments long, Coach, so I'll leave that up to you to edit. But so stay tuned to all the parts of the feature, but I want to start with an old parable, Coach, and it goes something like this. There was a traveler who, upon leaving his country for several days, came across a soldier of fortune. The soldier of fortune was actually the plague, disguised as the soldier of fortune. And when they crossed paths, the traveler said to the soldier of fortune, "Where are you going?" And he said, "I am going to your country, and as a man of my word, I am going to kill 5,000 people." So the traveler went on his way, and the soldier of fortune went on his way. And upon returning to his own country, the traveler and the soldier of fortune, who was actually the plague, crossed paths again. And the traveler said to the plague, "You said as a man of your word you were going to kill 5,000 people, but 50,000 of my countrymen are dead. Why did you do that?" And the soldier of fortune replied, "I am a man of my word. I did go to your country and I killed 5,000 people. The rest died of their own fear." And that actually relates to what we're going to talk about gluten intolerance. And can you see where I'm going with this, Coach?
Yeah.
Any thoughts before we get into it?
Yeah, that's we hear it's quite a buzzword lately, or in the last couple of years, or however long, with gluten and issues with gluten, and that has obviously spun the marketing companies and food companies have grabbed a hold of that with both fangs and taken it to a whole new product level. But that's probably a whole nother YouTube clip. But
well, the whole diet mentality is to make you afraid of something.
Yeah, so now the small amount of people that are legitimately gluten intolerant they still exist. They existed before. They always will exist. There is going to be certain people that cannot tolerate gluten. That isn't a myth. But the 50,000 people that you're talking about that are, because they've heard of it now, because it's been in the media and it's been, especially with the internet and stuff now, they hear a lot more about this now, right? So
I have gluten intolerance.
If there's any symptoms whatsoever that even are remotely close to what is actually a true symptom, then they can blame something on that one thing.
Right.
So it gives people a crutch to lean on, I guess.
So gluten intolerance, we're at the end point. 5,000 people saved, 50,000 victims created. So let's get into this gluten intolerance thing and follow along with me. And as we always say, Coach, some of you will get this, most of you won't.